Attention passionate Dallas, Cowboys. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC East and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Dallas Cowboys' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Dallas Cowboys fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your FRINDS and Dallas, COWBOYSFANS. Let's get to the news now, folks. If there's one thing that's been buzzing around NFL circles lately, it's the potential blockbuster trade involving J.C. Horn from the Carolina Panthers and the Dallas Cowboys. Yeah, it's a hypothetical, but the whispers are loud enough to get every Cowboys fan's heart racing. So let me walk you through what's brewing here, because it's not just about one player. It's about a shift in the entire NFC landscape. And trust me, this could be a game changer for Dallas's Super Bowl aspirations. First, let's talk about the context. The Carolina Panthers, sitting at 210 with a cap space of about $22 million, are in full tank mode. They're looking ahead to the draft, especially considering their struggles on defense and injuries that have decimated their secondary. Their defensive backfield, once promising, has been leaking points at an alarming rate, around 30 points per game on average. And with key players like Horn missing time due to shoulder injuries, they're in full rebuild mode. The trade deadline, which was November 4, 2025, was the perfect storm for the Panthers to accelerate their rebuild. They've decided to ship out their top cornerback, J.C. Horn, in exchange for a second-round pick in the 2026 draft. That's a significant move, especially for a team that's clearly prioritizing a rebuild, with a focus on bolstering their offensive line and recouping draft assets. Now for the Cowboys, this move is intriguing. Horn, at just 26 years old, is not your average corner. He's a lockdown defender, a true predator on the outside. His 2025 coverage grade from PFF stands at an impressive 89.6, and that's no small feat. He's recorded 3 interceptions, 42 tackles, and 2 forced fumbles in just 10 games, showcasing his playmaking ability. Horn's stats point to a player who's not only versatile but also reliable in clutch moments. His ability to blanket WR1s, allowing just 70% incompletions, and his EPA per play of plus 0.36 make him a valuable asset, especially for a team like Dallas that's been searching for secondary stability. And speaking of the secondary, it's been a bit of a roller coaster lately. After losing Diggs to the IR due to a concussion, the Cowboys' pass defense has taken a hit. Adding Horn into that mix could be a massive upgrade. Imagine him shadowing the best receiver on the field, disrupting routes and forcing turnovers. His man-to-man skills fit perfectly with the Zimmer scheme, and he's shown the ability to excel in man coverage, which is vital against high-powered offenses like the Eagles or 49ers. His success rate in jam wins at the line is around 79%, and he has a knack for reducing big plays, bringing that aerial yards allowed from 225 down to around 190 a game. That's a huge difference when facing playoff-caliber teams. But it's not just about shutting down receivers. Horn's resilience is remarkable. Coming back from a shoulder strain in Week 11, he's proven to be a durable and tough player. His ability to excel in slot coverage, where he's been able to make plays against quick routes and screens, adds a dimension that the Cowboys need desperately. His EPA target of -0.28 versus zone coverage is excellent, and it surpasses even his own limitations with a chronic hamstring issue. This kind of resilience and versatility makes him a perfect fit for Dallas's defensive plans moving forward. Now, why would the Panthers trade Horn? Well, it's simple. They're looking to draft a quarterback, and with Bryce Young struggling, throwing 15 interceptions, they're not entirely sold on him. That leaves the Panthers eyeing the future, and Horn's trade value is high enough to land them a valuable draft pick while they focus on building around their new quarterback. The Panthers are freeing up cap space, too, which allows them to target more offensive upgrades and protect their investment in their next QB. For Dallas, this isn't just a move for this season. It's about elevating the entire defense, especially the secondary, to match their Super Bowl ambitions. Horn's addition can help reduce the number of big plays allowed, which has been a concern in recent weeks. His presence on the field could turn the tide in close games and provide that extra edge needed to beat division rivals like the Eagles and Giants. His ability to generate pressure indirectly, contributing to sacks, going from an average of 2-3 to over 3-1 sacks per game, could be a game changer, especially when combined with the Cowboys' existing pass rushers. And of course, there's the playoff picture. With odds shifting from plus 8,000 to plus 4,500 for the Super Bowl, having a player like Horn in your back pocket is a massive boost. His knack for making plays in clutch moments, like frustrating Devonta Smith in a key overtime, shows he's built for playoff football. His ability to neutralize mismatches and create turnovers can elevate the Cowboys' defense to a whole new level, making them a nightmare for offenses in January and beyond. Looking ahead, Horn's impact could extend beyond just this season. His presence, combined with the Cowboys' other defensive pieces, creates a secondary that's not just solid but elite. It's about building a sustainable winning culture, and a player like Horn, with his combination of speed, coverage skills, and resilience, fits perfectly into that vision. Imagine him teaming up with Bland and the rest of the secondary, orchestrating a defense that's stingy against the pass and relentless at forcing turnovers. It's the kind of defense that wins championships, and for Cowboys fans, it's exciting to think about the possibilities. Of course, this is all hypothetical for now, but the signs are there. The league whispers, the insiders suggest that the Cowboys are strongly interested in adding Horn, and with the Panthers looking to rebuild, the timing might just be right. If this trade happens, it would send shockwaves through the NFC, sending a message that Dallas is serious about contending again, that they're not just happy to be playoff contenders but aiming for a deep run, maybe even another Super Bowl appearance. And with a secondary bolstered by a player like Horn, the Cowboys could very well be the team to beat in the NFC. So, Cowboys fans, keep your eyes peeled. This potential move could materialize in the coming weeks or during the draft, and when it does, it might just be the piece that pushes Dallas over the top. The defense is shaping up to be a force, and Horn's addition would be a huge part of that puzzle. The NFC East is always full of surprises, but if the Cowboys land Horn, they'll be planting a flag that says they're here to stay, and they're ready to chase that Super Bowl once again. Pause here just for a second. If you want the YouTube algorithm to keep recommending the latest Dallas Cowboys news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let us continue with the big reveal. Looking at all these factors, it's clear that a Horn trade would be more than just a roster move. It would be a statement. It would show that Jerry Jones and the front office are all in on maximizing Dak Prescott's window, on building a defense that can carry the team deep into the playoffs, and on finally bringing that elusive 6th Super Bowl trophy back to Arlington. And for us, the fans, it's about witnessing history in the making. We've seen the ups and downs, the highs of the 90s, the heartbreaks of missed opportunities, but right now, it feels like the stars might be aligning once again. The Cowboys are eyeing greatness, and with a player like J.C. Horn potentially donning the star, that greatness could be just around the corner. And now, Dallas Cowboys fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Dallas Cowboys. Do you think Horn is the piece that could finally put Dallas over the top? Or do you believe there are other areas that need more attention? Either way, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Dallas Cowboys news. Let's keep the passion alive, and as always, go Cowboys.